Hello, everybody. This is Peter Palmiotti of Even Art Studios, and today it's Friday Success. Making it through the week. Still got the rest of the day, but hey, we made it to Friday. Of course, that is if you're watching this live. If you're watching this in a replay, it's whatever day and time you're watching it at. So I had a curious thing happen. I have a Patreon link down below if anybody wants to support me. But I also have a tip jar, PayPal link that you can go and drop whatever amount of money. And somebody did yesterday and made a joke of it. It's a name I don't recognize, so they're probably going by a different name online, or maybe it's just one of my silent followers. Which there are many more than I know of course. But yeah, they dropped me a tip with a message that said "party like it's," and the tip was $19.99. So party like it's $19.99, and yeah, I think that's the theme of today's show. We're gonna party like it's 1999. And you've worked hard all week. Soon enough, it will be time to celebrate, which is my message to all of you. So I hope your week has been going really, really well. Mine's going decent. Still lots of random stuff to take care of, and lots of stuff to do. But this weekend, I'm going to be relaxing. And I figured, here, let me take this out of the way and take these over here. Yeah, you'll see this better in a second. Be patient, my friends. Doot, 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 doot. Okay, so now you can see this. Went a little too far. All right, this is good enough. So these are some books I contributed to a Kickstarter by Shelby Robinson with his company American Discord. This is book one and book two. It was originally going to be one book, but he split it into two. Madam Satan, and admittedly, I haven't sat down to read these yet, but I freaking love his art. He also colors these pretty much an artist who does most everything. President, co-creator, story, artwork, colorist. And he's got somebody else doing lettering, and his wife doing co-creating script and production. So yeah, I mean he does essentially what I'm going to be tackling. I really like his coloring, but I like his artwork more, and I feel some of the beauty of the artwork is lost. Like this face, it's gorgeous, gruesome but gorgeous, and the coloring so dark it covers it up, and all these very splashy backgrounds. It's just sort of my take and why my stance with retro is going to be to color it very simplistic. I'm a huge fan of Hellboy, and that's very, very straightforward, simple coloring. Mine will be a little more, layered than that. Um, but somewhere between here and Hellboy is where you'll see my work. Anyway, I love his artwork, and I'm a big fan of his work, and been following him for years. His other book is called 94, and I really wanted to get that. I couldn't afford it. He did a Kickstarter for the collection the end of last year, and so eventually I'll have the money for it. I have like a list of at least a dozen books from various friends I've been following, that I want to pick up that I haven't contributed to yet. But yeah, it's just gorgeous work. Very reminiscent of Image, because he comes from Image. Eventually I'll have him on the channel. I want to do talk. So this is what it looks like in black and white, and I just love it. Love the detail, love the line work, and and then some pinups. Anywho's, so this is one of those books that I want to read. Another thing is, let me get this out of my face. Go away. Okay. This is, I mentioned this, worked with a fellow named Tonic Mole, and this is his book, Saving the World. Well, this is issue 1, and then issue 2, and then a sort of same universe, different book. This is Saving the Universe. This is Saving the World. Anyway, I contributed to Saving the Universe, and I mentioned before, like, he's just a creator. Creating his own characters and doing his own books, and he's published 6 books, I think it was, this past year, 2020. And in the beginning, he could afford to have other creators, a lot more creators, work for him, and but then he was doing more of the work and still doing Kickstarters. So yeah, back when he could afford to hire me, and so these were my work. So he's writing my art, pencils and inks. I look at this, and man, I gave him a scan, but he didn't do any production on it. This should have been darkened, and it doesn't look good at all. Then there's plenty of room down here. He could actually move the image down a bit and put that above it, so not cover the top of it. Anyway, I'm really picky, but he's got to learn. Anyway, I have plenty to learn as far as the art. I love this page. This was okay. There's parts of it I really love, but this figure is god awful. Could have been better. I like this to a degree, but the face is too long and it doesn't look feminine enough. This is great and awful at the same time. The anatomy is so off. This arm is too long. I had better intentions for how it would have turned out, and yeah, I like these eyes, but this is wonky. That's okay. The placement of the lettering, this is a little wonky, but I mean, it's a difficult angle. I'm not trying to defend myself. This is very simplistic. I thought there was supposed to be like a or something there, and in his description of this panel, it was yada 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 yada, which I wish would have been included in there. It was kind of just a funny thing. Then this panel I love, but because this word balloon is so big, it kind of takes away from that. I like more rectangle. There's a lot of space in addition to the words in the word balloons. Anyway, that's okay. That's actually pretty good. That face is okay. It's a little boyish. So yeah, if he does well this year and is able to make money above and beyond, printing the next book in the line, then maybe we'll see more chapters of that. But yeah, so this was the main book, which originally was all supposed to be one book. So that was kind of a drag that I was in a spin-off book. But yeah, really neat stuff. Really nice art by different creators. Well, this is all him, I believe. Yeah, I think I actually haven't sat down and read this, but and lovely cover. Anyway, I'm going on about somebody else's stuff. It's good stuff. It's fun stuff. Black and white. The Molehill. Big Burger. Biggest is best. Back cover. Yeah, so let's see if I can give those a read. Let's get back to work. Work. So I didn't do anything outside of what I did live yesterday, so let me get back to it. This is good. Okay, so the cats are outside, so that's a good thing. Cleopatra and Ripley. Ripley actually had a different name. I called her Quinn, I think for a year or two. Like the Mighty Quinn, the movie The Mighty Quinn, Denzel Washington old movie. He's Jamaican in that. It was just a fun movie. But I don't know. I got bored of it or whatever. I decided to go with Ripley, which is a big fan of Alien. And decided upon Ripley because my Ripley is she's a sweetie, but also deadly. And Clea is short for Cleopatra. She's a snow Bengal. Well, Ripley's a tortoiseshell. And yeah, so Clea's snow Bengal and gorgeous. When she was younger, you could see more blue in her face. Less now, but like her face is gray, but it's sort of bluish. And Clea is short for Cleopatra. And she's a bit of a queen. And she has attitude. And she demands pets. And yeah, I mean, yeah. It's like she never gets tired of it. If I go on for an hour, she'd go on for an hour. And EJB. EJB009 on Instagram. Go check out his work. He's freaking amazing. Your short story looked good. I'm happy with it, but it's like, actually, if I'm going to do a second chapter at some point, we'll see. I'm going to go in and redo some pages. Did he hand letter those? It looks like it, but it might just be a font. So I have no clue. I would have to ask him. Or the Bob Dylan's song. Oh, Quinn the Eskimo. I know Bob Dylan. I love Bob Dylan. I don't know the song. I might have heard it a billion times and just don't know the title. That's the thing with me. It's like, I love a lot of music, but I wasn't one to keep track of who did what, and song titles. I had less of a clue. Most of the stuff I loved was, I loved because I listened to the radio and heard it. And I did listen to a lot of alternative stuff growing up. Yeah. My radio station was 102.7 Rock FM of New York. And I listened to Vince Gelsa, Idiot's Delight, Sunday evenings, which turned me on to a lot of music you didn't hear in the top 40 stations, which, any radio station is top 40 of their particular music. But yeah, to go back to, like, I did. So in the last year, I had that, and I did the 100's 100 Days of Making Comics. Put out a couple of anthologies, and I did a story for the anthology, and that was my pencils and inks. And I'm happy with that one too. It could have been better in spots, but those two things were like my first real, like, sequential work, and I just have to do more, because it's one thing to draw something random and draw it really nice, but it's another thing to actually, okay, this is supposed to tell a story and look good. And sort of the two fight each other. But I know a bit more now than I did before, and I know I will do better next time. And I got a lot of short things I'll be working on this year. Outside of inking work, I plan to do more penciling sequential work too. Some of it is for myself. Some of it, we'll see what I'll be doing with other people. And I want to, once my schedule clears up, which we're probably talking more next year, because I got pretty much booked this year to a certain degree. I'm always willing to take on more inking work, but I got enough projects in the pike to choke a horse. But yeah, I was gonna say something, I forgot. But how are you fellas today? How's your week been going? Hope it's been going good. Um, my cat, Quinn the Eskimo, is actually, like I mentioned, they're both outside, but she's got this habit of kind of scratching on the screen outside. And it's kind of annoying. 50% of the time she wants back in. The other 50%, she's just playing. and it's impossible to know which until I open the door and she just stands there. So it's okay. I'll let her back in once I'm done streaming. And yeah, I look forward to taking the weekend and catching up on a lot of things. Reading comics is one of them. And I'll be working on my studio, cleaning, organizing, doing computer stuff, doing filing, scanning a bunch of stuff into the computer so I can throw out a lot of papers. Any random artwork, I'm not going to save. I'll just scan and file. All that sort of time-consuming, meticulous stuff. So early this morning, I did get up early this morning. I was up at 6:30, which is a normal time. It's like sometimes I wake up in the middle of the night, stay up for an hour, and crash again. But I've been up since 6:30. It's sort of one of those mornings where it just took me longer to fully wake up. And that's why I'm doing this past 11 o'clock. But yeah, it's going to be a challenge to get into a rhythm of streaming early and being awake enough to have coherent thoughts. Us artists, we really don't have to talk to anybody normally early in the day. And we're not known for our brains. But that's okay. This is whatever you can get out of it. Me streaming here, and you could work along, make some art, work on your own stuff while I'm working on mine. It's just, to connect with my community of friends and peers and a lot of new people come across my channel. I do have some new subscribers, so thank you for that. Whoever you are out there, YouTube doesn't always show. Lots of people keep their stuff hidden, whatever. But yeah, so one day I'll pass my 1,000 goal. I mean, I would like to have 10,000 or 20,000 subscribers. Here we go. Doing good. Got a lot to do. Have to edit a video, finish the pre-lines page, for Mavericks and get ready for our stream tonight. Oh, are you doing a live stream? I might not be able to do it here. I don't have my YouTube page open, but drop the link if you have a link already. And we got Crimson Owl Comics. Welcome, welcome. How are you doing today, Ronnie? And we got Skull Diamond 94. Good day to you, Peter. And the heavy metal symbol. That's even. Oh God, Evan. Is it Evan? I haven't memorized everybody's real names, but I see you all around town online. And I know you've been here a bunch of times. I should have certain names locked down, but you know, I'm foolish. You know, for however many to-do lists and things I write down, I think I tend to keep everything in my brain, like very important shit, and not put everything down on paper or the more important things. Like, you know, for instance, with projects, I have a lot of it stored in my brain. So yeah, once I start cleaning up my workload, I gotta hit that refresh button on my brain so I can let go of certain things and just taking up space. I'm sure my brain will thank me for it. Oh, so one of the things I wanted to mention was, you know, as I slowly started my day today, and I took my time waking up and put on a fresh pot of coffee. One of the things I checked out was Richard Friend, who has a YouTube channel. Some of it you may know. He does amazing commentaries on you know, like art specific. He'll go through various books, a certain, you know, any artist worked on, and just give his sort of insights and takes on, you know, sometimes like exactly where they were coming from and how their style evolved. So I was watching Richard Friend's take on Madureira, Joe Madureira, Joe Mad, and you know, lots of people know him from his X-Men work and his work on Battle Chases, his own creator-owned comic. And you know, it's like I have a lot of favorite YouTubers, and you know, I go through my spurts where I watch a lot of their videos, and then I take a break and go off to somebody else or a group of other people, really. And Rich, you know, I've been following him and his videos since he started YouTubing. And it wasn't too long ago. It seems like a long time now, but he's still fresh and new. And you know, really love his videos. I mean, he's been mostly an anchor in comics, and I've been following him for decades. Really phenomenal work. And now he's working hard on his own creator-owned project. blaster kit, and I look forward to that. Um, but for whatever reason, I mean, like he's like stuff of mine previously. Either he's on Twitter and he's on Instagram, and he's like various posts I've done. But it seems like this past week, he's really liking a lot more of my tweets, and it's like, what did I do to earn Richard Friend's kindness? Um, and I totally utterly appreciate it, and it sort of gives me a little boost and smile on my face, and also a kick in the pants. Like, oh, whatever I'm doing, I got to keep on track and keep up with it. So, Nefarious, otherwise known as Aaron, says, I'll put the stream link on the Discord for y'all 7 p.m. Cool. Yeah, I want to go check it out. So, Aaron's on, his other YouTube channel. His most important YouTube channel is Global Frequency. So he'll be live streaming tonight at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I believe. And he goes, hey, Crimson Owl Comics and Skull Diamond 94. And I'm finishing pages 11 to 14 colored and pages 15 to 22 in the works before the 31st. Goddamn. You're on track. Skull Diamond. Keep it up, man. That's awesome. Yeah, I'm going to be coloring my pages, and I realized, are you doing your own flats? Because I know your work is pretty busy. I was thinking I'm definitely going to need a flatter, because it's like it's important, because it would take me forever to flat these pages on top of then coloring them. And it won't be like, like his face would be one color and his hair will be one color and his shirt will be one color. Like, not that kind of sort of 80s coloring. I got all these cat hairs all around. I will be doing like two-tone kind of approach. Like, there'll be a light color and a dark color, and gives a little more form to the images without like molding, like color molding with computer coloring and all that. That's neat, but sometimes it takes away from the art, and I don't want to get into that. So, bum bum bum. So yeah, this weekend I'm looking forward to cleaning, because that kind of a guy. I haven't like washed the floors in a little bit, and they show it. It's really easy to walk into my place and pick up dirt from outside and drag it around the house. So it needs a cleaning. Super cleaning. So I'll sweep and then mop. I'll have to put the cats up or let them hang out outside while I do that. Otherwise, it's cat prints everywhere. But yeah, it's been a good week. Um, and I want to push harder next week for sure. My flat's in Albany, so basically I'm wearing multiple hats while I'm making my comic. Yeah, I mean that's what a lot of us creators. I mean, I had a penciler for the first issue of my book here, but I'll be doing writing, penciling, inking, and coloring. So 4 different. Where am I? Where's my camera? 4 different things in the next issue and ever onward. Um, you know, like I like that. I like a big fan of John Byrne and Frank Miller. I mean, Frank Miller did everything except lettering. Um, but then he wasn't doing his own create our own full color works, or where he had coloring, he had his wife do it. And John Byrne was colorblind, so he had somebody else do it coloring, but did a lot of everything else. Wearing a lot of hats is what independent comic making is all about. I dig that about comics I pick up. And shush, Ripley. Ripley does what she wants. You probably don't hear it, but it's like metal twanging in the background. Boom, boom, boom. So yeah, a little more practice. Gone, getting up to 40 minutes just about. I definitely want to finish this, so expect me to be working on page 7 come Monday. So I'm either going to get to the rest of this detail sometime today, or I'll do it over the weekend. I'll force myself. It's like I know I'm leaving the weekend open for a lot of other things on my plate, as well as heavy relaxing. But it's important for me to move past this page already. But thank you for coming and chatting and hang out with me while I work, and hopefully you have a great day ahead of you, as well as a fabulous weekend. Please give this video a like and share it with your friends. My channel or specific videos, I have over 600, so it's plenty to go through. And I've done interviews, sat down with people one-on-ones. I've done lots of group chats, and I'll bring some of that back. So once I get a total handle on my new schedule, if not February, then late March maybe. But yeah, become a patron if you want to really support me and my works. And subscribe if you haven't. Once again, thank you for the new subscribers. Hope you like what you see, and I'll see you again Monday, folks. If I'm not in your chat on your live streams. Take care, everybody. Have a great day, and love you all. Be productive and make those comics. Peace.